Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I'm Em and my books are everywhere. So we're here for another What's Up Wednesday, and these are the books that I have finished this last week, the books that I'm currently reading, and the books that I plan to read in the coming week. Okay, so what have I finished this week? I finished 4 books, which is about normal for me. The first book that I finished was the Bookshop Mysteries, A Bitter Pill, and that was book 1, and by S.A. Reeves, and this is a cozy mystery. It takes place in England. I really enjoyed this book. It is a more gentle cozy. It definitely has a more British sense of humor and writing. I do love that a lot, so this was exactly what I like in a cozy mystery. It was funny, but it was gentle. And my cat sneezing again. Humphrey up there. Bless you, Humphrey. But I did enjoy this a lot. I would recommend it if you like cozy mysteries. It has good characters and it has lots of descriptions of scenery. If you don't like that and just want to get right to the mystery, this might not be for you, but it definitely was for me. So this is a book about Gemma, who owns a little bookshop, and it's not doing as well as she would want it to be. So one of her part-time employees suggests that they have a local author come in to do like a book signing and reading to kind of promote the bookshop and to get more foot traffic in. Unfortunately, that author ends up dying in the bookshop, and then Gemma feels kind of compelled to try to figure out what happened and was it murder, and if so, who did it. And again, this is A Bitter Pill. It's book 1 in the Bookshop Mysteries by S.A. Reeves. And the next book that I finished was Miss Newbury's List, and that was by Megan Walker, and it is a proper romance, and I did enjoy that one. I liked the characters. And it focuses on just a few characters, because you know some novels have so many characters that you confuse them. This one, it was just like a little core set of characters, so that was easy to keep straight. It was fun. There was a lot of funny moments in it, and it was a Regency setting, which is one of my favorites. I love Regency romances, and this is one that I definitely would recommend. This is about Rosalind that's going to marry a duke, and that's going to bring like a higher social standing for her family. But there's just things that she wants to get done before she gets married, and this is something that she learned from her aunt, her dad's sister. When she got married, her aunt was happy to be getting married because she had had a list and she had taken care of all of the stuff that was on her list. And so Rosalind wants to do the same. She wants to get all her 10 items checked off her list before she gets married in like 2 weeks. So she enlists the help of her best friend and the best friend's cousin to try to do things, and then that's when stuff starts going wrong. It was fun. It was a romance. Very enjoyable, and I would recommend this. Next, I finished Dead as a Door Knocker by Diane Kelly, and that was for Books with Amy Marie's Patreon book club, and it's a cozy mystery. It was a lot of fun. It's like a house flipper mystery, and it's the first book in the series, and it's Whitney Whitaker, and she's a carpenter and budding house flipper, and she gets more than she bargained for when a dead body is found in the first house that her and her cousin have purchased to flip. And Buck is also a carpenter, and he is so funny. He was like one of my favorite characters in this book. Whitney is great. She grew on me. I wasn't sure about her at first, but I did by the end of the book love her character. But Buck was just so funny, and the relationship between the two of them as cousins just reminded me of my relationship with my cousins and how we tease each other and everything like that. It was so fun. And there's a little cat named Sawdust, and some of the chapters are from Sawdust's point of view, and I really enjoyed that as well. This was just a fun, cozy mystery, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the series. And the final book that I finished this week was Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones. And I had been wanting to read this or even watch the movie. I haven't watched the movie either for a long time. And it came up in Audible Plus as like available. And I thought, oh, I just wanted something to listen to that I wasn't going to be paying too much attention to. And I thought, well, that would probably be okay. But man, it sucked me in right from the beginning. It's so fun. And I just love Sophie. She's the main character here along with Howl. This is, I think, is going to be one of my favorite books of the year that I've read. It was just a lot of fun. I listened to it partly on audio, and then I read part of it because the audio just was not going fast enough. So I switched to a physical copy. I will certainly pass this on to my nieces and nephews. I, as an adult, enjoyed the heck out of it, and I think that they would enjoy it too. So basically, Sophie is the oldest of 3 sisters. Not only that, the youngest sister is a half sister, and so according to everything that Sophie has grown up believing, the youngest sister is going to have it made. She's going to achieve everything without even trying, while Sophie, as the eldest and a half sister, she's just destined to not have a great life. And then she gets cursed and turned into an old woman and decides, okay, this is it. I'm going to take matters into my own hands, and I'm going to leave this town, and I'm going to go make my own fortune. Unfortunately, she is an old lady, and she gets tired and has to take shelter in this castle of this wizard magician that has a bad reputation, and she ends up becoming his housekeeper. It's such a fun story. I really enjoyed it. There was twists, there was like all kinds of things that were happening, and just the humor was so good. So definitely recommend this, Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones. Okay, so now the books that I have in progress. So on audio, I have Death at the Dog Show, and that's by Peter Boland, and this is a reread for me. That's the 3rd book in the Charity Shop Detective Agency series. I started rereading that series earlier this year, and I'm up to book 3. I'm almost finished with that one. It's a British mystery. It's cozy. It's 3 ladies that run a charity shop, and the charity is supporting dogs, and they get involved in murder mysteries and try to solve them, and they all have their own kind of little expertise and also their quirks. It's just a fun series. Again, this is the 3rd book in the series, and I'm having a great time listening to it. The other book that I have started is Lies Jane Austen Told Me, and this is by Julie Wright. And I talked about this in my video last week. I'll link that below. But this is kind of like a take on Pride and Prejudice flipped, because she's trying to not fall for the guy. So she's not looking for the man with the fortune. She's trying to avoid the man with the fortune. So far it's been pretty fun. And the final book that I've already started reading for this week is Fairest of Heart by Witemeyer. And this is a Snow White kind of retelling. You can tell in her dress here. And it's part of the Texas Ever After series. I haven't read anything by Witemeyer before. I'm really excited about this. I know that lots of booktubers here that I watch have read this and enjoyed it. So I'm excited to give it a go. And this is my take along book, so I do have it in my cloth cover here, and I wanted to show you guys this. This is one that I had purchased. It has cats on it. I think these are supposed to be coffee beans, which I didn't realize when I bought it, but I think it's cute. Cats and books in a teacup, I will say. And it does have a built-in bookmark, but I added these beads to it to make it like more cat. Look at that bead, isn't that cute? So I thought this was really fun. So you may be wondering what happened to these 2 books that last week I said I was going to be reading. While My Pretty One Knits by Cannedeo and Metals in the Attic by Cathy Elliott. I still want to read these and coming up, so I'm putting them on my list for this week, and hopefully I will get to them. And the other book that I am going to be reading for Jane Austen July during this week is The Genius of Jane Austen by Paula Byrne. And this was recommended by Katie at Books and Things as for Jane Austen July. It sounded interesting to me, so I'm putting that one on my list for the nonfiction. And that's a wrap on What's Up Wednesday for July 2nd. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit the like button. Please let me know in the comments if you've read any of the books that I talked about this week, what your thoughts are, if you have any suggestions for me for Jane Austen July, or just, any other books that you're excited about reading this week. Let me know in the comments. Again, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.